Hello. Today we are going to discuss some important questions in coordinate geometry for 10th class students. So coordinate geometry is one of the important chapters for 10th class. I mean CBSE and state syllabus students. So in coordinate geometry, there are five, six important formulas are there. The first formula is the distance formula. The second formula is section formula. Section formula, from the section formula only we will get the midpoint formula. And afterwards there is a formula about the area, finding the area of a triangle and collinearity. And by the way, we know that finding the centroid, like that, some five to six important formulas are there. But in this class, just I have taken distance formula questions. What are the formulas you will get from the formula distance? So for example, in coordinate geometry, A is a point and B is another point. So the coordinates of A is x1, y1, and the coordinates of B is x2, y2. Then the distance between AB or length of AB, you know that the formula is under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is the formula to find the distance between any 2 points on the Cartesian plane. So by using this formula, you will get some different types of questions in your exam. So some questions I have given, these are some patterns of questions and depends on the distance formula only. On the base of distance formula, it will ask you some different types of questions. So here I have taken 4 questions and afterwards I will give some explanation on this 50 question. The first question, if you see, find the relation between x and y such that the point P x comma y has the equal distance from the points A 1 comma 4 and B minus 1 comma 2. So if you read this question properly, you will get one idea. Here according to the question, P x comma y, P is a point x comma y. It is equal distance from other 2 points. The first point A is 1 comma 4 and B is minus 1 comma 2. So this is the question. So according to the according to the question, given is this P is equal distance from these 2 points. So directly we can write PA is equal to PB. So this is the given thing. So if PA is equal to PB, just you apply this distance formula, you will get the relation between x and y. So if PA is equals to PB, according to the distance formula, PA is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is x minus 1 whole square, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1. Therefore, y minus 4 whole square under root is equal, if in case of PB, this is under root of x minus of minus 1, this is x plus 1, and y minus 2, that is y minus 2 whole square. If you go for the SBS means squaring on both sides, these roots will be cancelled. Then directly we will get x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square is equal to x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square. This is one of the important pattern question. So if you open this a minus b whole square, this become x square plus 1 minus 2x plus this is y square plus 16 minus 8y is equal to, this is a plus b whole square, x square plus 1 plus 2x plus y square plus 4 minus 4y. So this is the expansion of the given question. If you observe carefully, x square will be cancelled and y square will be cancelled. What will be remain here means minus 2x minus 8y, 1 plus 16 is 17, and here 2x minus 4y, 1 plus 4, this become 5. So minus 2x, if you bring this to x, minus 2x minus 8y, and this is plus 4y is equal to 5 minus 17. So this is minus 4x, this is minus 4y is equal to minus 12. If I make minus 4 common, this become x plus y is equal to minus 12. Then x plus y is equal to minus 12 by minus 4. So this is 3. So x plus y is equal to 3. So this is the relation between x and y. So by applying distance formula, I solve this question. Just is asking what is the relation between x and y. I mean, I want to form a relation between x and y. Just you apply the distance formula and equate the distance. Then afterwards solving this, you got an equation in x and y terms, that is x plus y is equal to 3. So in this question also just we applied the distance formula. So this type of pattern questions you will get in your annual exams. So if I go for the second question, this is also one of the important pattern question. That is, if you read the question, you get an idea. Find the distance between the points a sin theta, comma 0 and a 0, comma a cos theta. This is direct question, but it is connected to trigonometry. This is a direct question. Is asking to find the distance between 2 points, but it is connected to trigonometry question. The first point is given as a sin theta, comma 0, and the second point is given as 0, comma a cos theta. So these 2 points, you want to find the distance between these 2 points. So you say this point is A and this point is B. Then AB is equal, if you apply the same formula, you will get 0 minus A sin theta whole square plus A cos theta minus 0 whole square. I mean x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. This become minus A sin theta whole square plus A cos theta whole square. So this become A square sin square theta plus A square cos square theta. So if I make A square common, this is sin square theta plus cos square theta. Then it will become A square into sin square theta plus cos square theta. You know that the value of this one is 1. So under root of A square, this will become A units. So the distance between these 2 points is A units. So these type of questions also you will get. It is a direct question, but he never gives simple points. Some complicated points he will give you. Here in this question is given, I mean he is related this question, I mean he connected this question to trigonometry. If you find the distance and you apply the identity in trigonometry, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, then the answer will be under root of A square. This will be A units distance. The distance between given 2 points is A units. So this is one pattern question. And if I go for the third question, this is very, very important. While solving this question, you want to keep a trick in this question. I will tell you what is the trick. Find the values. Here you want to concentrate on the question. Find the values of x for which the distance between the points P x comma 4 and Q 9 comma 10 is 10 units. Here given that P point is x comma 4 and Q is 9 comma 10. So the distance between these 2 points has given as 10 units. So directly you can write PQ is equal to 10 units. I mean this is given 10 units. So if I apply the distance formula again, x2 minus x1, I mean 9 minus x whole square plus 10 minus 4 whole square is equal to 10 units is given. This is the given thing. So SBS, don't write SBS in exam, you write complete thing, squaring on both sides. The square will be removed, I mean root will be removed, x minus 10 whole square plus 10 minus 4, this will become 6 square, this is 10 square. So 9 minus x whole square is plus 36 is equal to 100, and 9 minus x whole square is equal to 100 minus 36. So 9 minus x whole square is equal to 64. Here, don't open this 9 minus x whole square as a minus b whole square. If you will open also, you will get the correct answer only, but the question process will be very lengthy. Direct also, you will get the answers. Here 9, therefore 9 minus x is equal to under root of 64. 9 minus x is equal to plus or minus 8. This is very important statement. 9 minus x is equal to plus or minus 8. So case 1, 9 minus x is equal to 8. So minus x is equal to 8 minus 9. Minus x is equal to minus 1. Therefore x is equal to 1. So this is the first value of the x. And if you take case 2, 9 minus x is equal to minus 8, minus x is equal to minus 8 minus 9, minus x is equal to minus 17, therefore x is equal to 17. So that's why he asked to find the values of x. So in the first case you got the value of x is 1, and the second case you find the value of x is equal to 17. So this is the question. I told you one technique. That technique is nothing but don't open this in the form of a minus b whole square or a plus b whole square. So direct, if you take the square root of this one, you will get here plus or minus value. And case 1, case 2, if you write, you will get direct value of x. In He's asking to find values. The first value is x is equal to 1, and the second value is x is equal to 70. Here also, in this question also, just I applied only distance formula. These all questions are only depends on the distance formula only. We are applying only distance formula, but all the questions are patterns are different. So if you practice these pattern questions, it is easy for your annual exam. So next question, fourth question. This is also very important pattern question. I am going to explain that. The fourth question is, if the distance of point P x comma y, here P is an x comma y one point from A is a point 5 comma 1, and B is a point minus 1 comma 5 are equal. I mean the P making equal distance, I mean P is having equal distance from these 2 points. Then he is asking to find 3x is equal to 2y. So direct statement is given. Here from the first question we have formed a relation, but he is asking to prove 3x is equal to 2y. So here also we are using the distance formula only according to the given is PA is equal to PB. Here also just same we are applying the distance formula. So if you apply the distance formula, this formula x minus 5 whole square, I mean x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y minus 1 whole square is equal under root of x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square. So again SDS squaring on both sides, the roots will be cancelled. This is x minus 5 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to x plus 1 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square. Now you just open according to the a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square by using that. This is a minus b whole square, this is x square plus 25 minus 10x, and this is a minus b whole square, y square plus 1 minus 2y is equal to x square plus 1 plus 2x, and this is y square plus 25 minus 10x. So just I applied a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square. You know that x square, y square, and LHS, RHS, x square, y square will be cancelled. So here what will be remain means minus 10x minus 2y, 25 plus 1, this become 26 is equal here 2x and minus 10, this become 10y, I am sorry, minus 10y. So here again plus 26. This 26 will cancel. So minus 10x, if you bring x to this side, minus 2x is equal minus 10y. If you send this one plus 2y. So this is minus 12x is equal to minus 8y. So minus minus cancel. 4 3s are 4 2s are. You got 3x is equal to 2y. This is very interesting question. We got 3x is equal to 2y. This is only is asked to prove. So by using the distance formula only, we form a relation and we proved according to the given question, that is 3x is equal to 2y. So just here we just applied again only distance formula. In the first pattern, he asked to form a relation. In the second pattern, just he is asked direct the distance between the given 2 points, but it is connected to trigonometry. And the third question is asking to find the value of x. According the 2 points is given and the distance also is mentioned. By that information, we just find the values of x. Here values of x, 2 values you got. And the fourth question, he is given that 2 points are equal distance from P x comma y, and he asked to prove that 3x is equal to 2y. Just we solved it, that is 3x is equal to 2y. Here also we applied distance formula only, but while applying the distance formula in the question, the points where the minus is having, it is very, very important, because in formula also minus is there. In formula is minus also is there. Minus minus sometimes it become plus, but students sometimes will do mistake. Again they will write minus, then you will get the wrong answer. So while you are applying this formula and substituting the values, you keep an eye on minus. So this is one of the important question. Afterwards, I am going to explain some important concept in by using distance formula. He will ask you in 4 marks. There are some different types of questions he will ask you. The first one, by using to prove that collinearity. For example, he will mention 3 points. This is A, and this is B, and this is C. He asked to prove that A comma B comma C are collinear. He asked to prove that A comma B comma C are collinear. But state syllabus students, they will do by using the triangle formula, area of triangle formula. If you apply area of triangle formula, if you get 0 is the answer, then directly you will write A comma B comma C are collinear. But sometimes he will ask you to prove A comma B comma C are collinear by using distance formula only. For CBSE students, there is no area of triangle formula. Then they need to use only distance formula. If you want to prove A comma B comma C are collinear, first you find AB, and after you should find BC, and afterwards you find AC. If AB plus BC is equal to AC, then A comma B comma C are collinear. For example, AB you got 2 units, and BC you got 3 units, and AC you got 5 units, for example, by using the distance formula. Therefore, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So 5 is equal to 5. Therefore, A comma B comma C are collinear. If it is not satisfying this condition, therefore A comma B comma C are not collinear. Sometimes prove they are collinear. Sometimes justify whether they are collinear or not means, if they are equal, you need to justify they are collinear. If they are not equal, you need to justify they are collinear. So like that, you need to use, by using distance formula also, we can prove that collinearity at the given 3 points. AB plus BC should be equals to AC. So this is one of the important point, while you will get some questions on this collinearity also. Next one, types of triangles. Types of triangles also very, very important concept by using the distance formula. Sometimes we will give the 3 vertices A, B, and C. 3 points he will give you. Then he asked to prove these 3 points are forming a right angle triangle. These 3 points are forming a right angle triangle. You prove that these 3 are the vertices of a right angle triangle. Here also we are just using the formula of distance. First you find this is 3 units AB, and you find this is 4 units, and if you got this is 5 units, then AC is equal to 5 units you got, and AB is equal to 3 units, and BC is equal to 4 units by using this system formula. Then he is asking to prove it is a right angle triangle means you need to check the Pythagorean triplet. So this is AC is the highest, biggest side. The 5 square is equal to 25. Next to 3 square plus 4 square, this become 9 plus 16. It is also equals to 25. If it is satisfy the Pythagorean theorem, then directly you need to write this is a right angle triangle. So if it is not satisfying the Pythagorean theorem, then you want to say it is not at all a right angle triangle. But here also we are using only distance formula to prove the given 3 vertices are the right angle triangle's vertices. Sometimes is asked to prove that it is an equilateral triangle. Same, equilateral triangle means you find AB and BC and AC. If the 3 sides are equal, if the 3 sides of the given triangle are equal by using the distance formula, then you write a statement, 3 sides of the given triangle are equal, therefore it is an equilateral triangle. Sometimes he will ask you to prove that it is an isosceles. Isosceles triangle means any 2 sides. Any 2 sides may be equal, then you write a statement, the given triangle is an isosceles triangle. Sometimes he will ask you one difficult question that is not difficult, but sometimes he will ask you, prove it in an isosceles right angle triangle. Prove it is an isosceles right angle triangle. Means it wants to satisfy the Pythagorean theorem and also other 2 sides. These 2 legs will be equal. So here also we are using distance formula only. So these 2 sides may be equal and this will be satisfy the Pythagorean theorem, then only we can write it is a right angle isosceles triangle. Sometimes you want to prove it is a square. Four vertices will be given. Four vertices will be given, and you want to prove it is a square. Square means you want to prove all four sides are equal. All four sides are equal. So first you want to find AB and afterwards BC and afterwards CD and afterwards DA by using this distance formula. If you got all sides are equal, afterwards you want to prove the diagonals also equal. In case of square, you want to prove all sides are equal and the diagonals also equal. In this case, we are using only distance formula. If it is satisfied, I mean all sides are equal and diagonals are equal, then you can write it is a square. For example, sometimes he will ask you prove it is a rhombus. Rhombus means you don't want to find the diagonals. You don't want to find the diagonals, just you find or you do prove all four sides are equal. Here also just you use the distance formula. By using distance formula, you can find the each side. So if the all sides are equal, just you write it is a rhombus. So directly we can write it is a rhombus. You don't want to find the diagonals. So because all squares are rhombus, but squares are not rhombus are not squares. So in case of you want to prove square, you want to prove all sides are equal and diagonals also equal. But in case of rhombus, just you prove all sides are equal. You write a statement that is a rhombus. For example, next question, parallelogram and rectangle. For example, if you want to prove the given four vertices are a rectangle. Rectangle means the pair of opposite sides lengths are equal. The pair of opposite sides lengths are equal. This side should be equals to this side and this side should be equals to this side. You want to prove by using distance formula only, and also you want to prove the diagonals are also equal. Then only you can write a statement it is a rectangle. Then only you can write a statement this is a rectangle. And but if in the case of a parallelogram, you don't want to find the diagonals, just you prove that opposite sides are equal. If the opposite sides are equal, you can write it is a parallelogram. It is a parallelogram. So in all four situations, we are using only distance formula. By using the distance formula, we are finding the lengths of sides and diagonals. By those values, we are deciding whether it is a square or rhombus or rectangle or a parallelogram. But in sometimes it is a very difficult question is given. I think in 2022 or 2000 before Corona, one question I have seen in a CBSE paper. What is given means is given one triangle. Two triangles are given. This is one triangle and this is one triangle. These vertices and these vertices are given. And prove that these two triangles are similar. These two triangles are similar triangles. So first triangle, three vertices are given, and the second triangle, three vertices are given. So he has to prove these two triangles are similar. For example, you say the first triangle is ABC and second triangle is PQR. So here also we are using only distance formula. First you find AB and afterwards BC and AC. In the same way you find PQ and QR and PR. If you find these three sides and these three sides of the given triangles by using the distance formula, if you prove AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. So we know that the rule of similarity, that is the ratio of their corresponding sides should be equal. If the ratio of AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR is equals to AC by PR. If this ratio is equal, then directly you can write a statement the given two triangles are similar. So these type of questions you will get in the coordinate geometry for 10th class students in annual exam. These are questions from only by using distance formula. In the next class, I will explain how to use the section formula. What are the questions are given by using the section formula. But you concentrate on these questions. In these questions, just we are using only distance formula. These pattern of questions are very, very important. So you practice more on this pattern of questions. Thank you.